Let's say you've turned on one DHCP server on your network and turned off all the others. You think, great, no more IP address conflicts. The DHCP server will take care of them. Unfortunately, that still isn't always true. All those systems issue repeated requests to the DHCP server for valid addresses in case of an IP conflict and might eventually be able to resolve the problem. The process can take some time. In some situations, it might not provide the desired results. So we sometimes need to resolve IP conflicts on our own. To fix a conflict manually, we can use the ipconfig /release and ipconfig /renew commands from a command prompt on a system that supports these commands. We can even restart our device, but this might take longer than simply releasing the IP address, and in most cases it will. If you face IP address conflicts even after you have released the IP address on the device, chances are that the DHCP server simply reassigned the same IP address right back to the device. This time the IP address on the device conflicts with the IP address of some other device on the network. We can check the problem by looking at the system log from the Windows Event Viewer window. We can access this window by accessing Start, Control Panel, Administrative Tools, and finally Event Viewer. In the system log, check the DHCP error entry. The DHCP error entry shows a MAC address. We can use this address to identify the device with the same IP address as ours. For this, use ipconfig /all on a Windows system. For a non-PC device, you can check the label on its back or underside. If all the above steps do not solve the problem, we're left with only one option, restarting the router. This resets the DHCP server, which will then start assigning new IP addresses to network devices, assuming that it is an embedded DHCP service in a routing device.